What's up, everybody? How's it going?
How y'all doing? I'm Demi Parker.
And I'm your man, Ivory 602, the cool dad.
And this is the ID show. How y'all doing today, man?
How is everybody? Chat, feel free to chime in. Let us know where you're at. Pop your comments. We love to go back and forth with you.
We starting the weekend off great. It's definitely a good start to the weekend.
So it's great for him because I got to own it. I was wrong. Ashton Jeanty didn't win the Heisman. Who won the Heisman? Who called it? Who called who won the Heisman?
I'm not gonna say I told you so. I'm just gonna give y'all a look.
Nah, it's a popularity contest. We know it was
Mr. Hunter. Shout out to all the Heisman Trophy. But yeah, Hunter definitely won that. He definitely deserved it. Yeah.
So it's been a long time since there's been a two-way player like Deion Sanders, someone that plays offense and defense. I think when Travis Hunter goes pro, he's probably going to be used as a lockdown corner because there's a lot less of them than there are number one receivers. What do you guys think? You guys think he's going to play both ways? You think he's going to play one side of the ball? If you drafted Travis Hunter, what would you use him for?
If you drafted him, what would you use him for?
I would definitely make him a lockdown corner. I think that he would be one of the best corners in the league, and I think that lockdown corners are by far the hardest to come by. It's very rare you have somebody who can stop, a 6'4" super athlete in today's NFL where you can barely even touch him or play any kind of defense. So you got to be special. And Travis Hunter's special in that way, unlike anybody in a long time. Yeah. What would you use him for?
I would do what Deion did. I would mix dominate on one side of the field and then play on both sides. Basically, what I would do. I would let him do what he needs to do as the corner and the receiver.
Okay, so everybody's on the same page a little bit.
I like that decoy.
No, I definitely would have packages for him. I would use it from time to time sparingly on offense, but I want him mostly to be locking down, the super receivers of the league, the Justin Jeffersons, the Jamar Chases. Like,
oh yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see those matchups.
Coming into high school or from leaving high school to college, he was the number one defender.
Right.
Definitely. I would definitely want to see that. You're right about that.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun. I know his rookie year, people are probably going to try to pick on him and try to go at him, and we'll see what he's really made out of. But as far as the football player, he's phenomenal.
As a football player, he's a dog. You see the patch that says D. That's for dog. That's what Deion Sanders did.
Is that what it means? I mean, dog.
He's a dog. He gonna go in there.
Now, the other Travis Hunter news. Man, Pat, if you could just roll that video real quick, we'll get into some more Travis Hunter. The other side of the story, now that the man's got fame and hype.
Because he better have money.
So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Travis Hunter's girlfriend's been all over social media, TikTok, talking about how he wasn't her type. He's not her kind of guy. Things about like him driving her to parties and waiting outside in the car for hours while she goes in.
Let's pause there. Taking your girlfriend to a party and you sit outside while she attends the whole party is crazy. Let's start there.
Yes, that's crazy. He doesn't drink or smoke. He's a clean athlete. He's kind of a nerdy kid. He likes video games. He likes fishing and football. He's a football nerd. He's addicted to football.
I haven't heard that yet. You just said a good point. Even though he's a dope person, dope football player, he's a nerdy kid who don't like to go out like to fish.
Right.
On the other hand, Lena, I think her name is.
Lena, yep.
She is the total opposite. I feel like she's in her shell right now to like, okay, I'm going to like go fishing and going to attend all this bullshit that she don't want to do. For when he gets drafted, she can flip the script.
Right, but the reality is he had hit her up long before, and when she thought he was a scrub, she left him in the DMs for months. She said that. She left him unread.
She had a boyfriend, supposedly.
But then all the hype started, and then all of a sudden she was interested. And for him, this is the first girl he's ever been with. She's a baddie, I'm not gonna lie. She's a beautiful girl, incredibly sexy. And she was a stripper in Atlanta, so she knows how to shake it. And the reality is she blowing this dude's mind, and she's just chasing the bag. She don't give two fucks about him. And the reason we know is she's liking NBA players with heart eye emojis and money tongue sticking out, trying to get the next bag lined up.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
And the thing is, it's being done like in the spotlight where everybody can see, and that's a really, really bad look for Travis Hunter. Like, I can't imagine, the person that I'm putting out there is the love of my life. I'm getting engaged to, putting social media videos out with, and she's just out here openly.
She's not playing the role of her fiance to an up and coming superstar for the NFL. And basically, no matter what we say, you and I, the internet, anyone, he's going to do what he want to do for the simple fact it's his first time being in love. Real, what you want to call it. He have in-house. He have an in-house girlfriend.
Right.
So you know what that means, and the more the community tell you to push away, he's going to push more toward. And I feel like he had to learn as a young man. He had to learn because you have Deion Sanders, bro.
Right.
Deion Sanders is your coach. And that's your father. He's like a father. So I know Deion is telling this man, "Hey, look, this is what it is. You're gonna do what you want to do. You gotta learn." So he gonna learn.
But the thing is, when he gets his heart broken, he's not just gonna get his heart broken. He's gonna get his money took from him. And it's crazy how everybody.
We don't know. He might make her sign a prenup. We don't know that yet.
Hopefully,
we could all say what we want to say. We don't know if Travis Hunter, like, man, y'all don't know shit. She gonna sign a prenup, and then if he does that, and she stay with him for the simple fact that she really loves him, then hey, we always wrong about her. But
of course, and it's easy to make this opinion sitting here from this chair because I guarantee you, everybody watching this chat, both of us have really, women have made everybody do dumb things.
Great shit.
And I'm sure, men, of course, too, even though we're probably a lot less makers of crazy. Just kidding, ladies. Just kidding.
Look, he's like, we are.
I've definitely made the women in my life crazy once or twice, maybe 4 times.
I do for sure.
And I've been wrong at least 3 times in my life. But I hope Travis Hunter makes the right decision. He needs to get rid of this girl. I don't know if you guys have an opinion, but if you do, first off, cut her loose. You're going to have a million opportunities.
Travis Hunter is. Let's start there.
Of course they do.
I don't know. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't be on social media like that sometimes. Or following the right stuff with the algorithm.
I think with as much noise as they've made from the Jackson State transition to Colorado, what Deion did, what Travis Hunter did, what Shador Sanders has done, it's huge. Like it's been in the news for 3 years.
He got signed to Adidas.
Travis Hunter did?
Yeah, signed to Adidas. It's funny because every public affair this man has recently, his fiance has somewhat took the spotlight, nor a negative way.
Right.
In more negative than good.
Like at the Heisman ceremony, Deion had to ask her to stand up to celebrate with him when he won the award. Hey, your fiance should be crying.
No, she can be the happy. She's #1 fan. She been stood up. She been there for the whole time.
She's his Yoko. I love it.
It's crazy though, but yeah, but I guess when you're young, and then again, she's like 3 years older than him. This man said she bought me $140,000 TRX. Bro.
TRX is dope.
Bro, I don't know what's going on, but from looking up her and seeing what's going on, bro, you bought that $140,000 TRX in store money, bro. She just went to the dealership and purchased it. That's it, brother.
So let's move on and talk about how them Sun Devils dog walked Iowa State like I predicted. So at least I was right about one thing.
I got to give him that. Let's go.
That wasn't even close. Not even remotely close. Arizona State hasn't been relevant since 1997, so this is super hype in the Valley. Everybody's really, really, really excited. And we were going to make some cool interviews for you guys, but I forgot ASU is out of session right now for winter break. But tomorrow we find out who we play, either Clemson or Texas, so I'm sure that's going to create a lot of hype. And we're gonna go down to Tempe. We're
I
gonna
live
get
in
you.
Tempe.
We're gonna get you guys some cool live reactions to some of the hype going on here in Arizona for Arizona State, and hopefully we get Clemson. But if not,
can I wear the opposite team jersey?
you can wear whatever you want.
All right.
I mean, you're gonna get heckled in Tempe all day long. Why would you? I mean,
All right.
you want to wear an ugly Texans jersey that burnt
I
orange?
love Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas, bro. Period.
Everything is bigger. Hey, the steak is bigger in Texas.
I sound like a woman on a period.
Speaking of that, I hear the younger generation thinks using a period in your text messages is offensive. I heard that on the radio today.
What's up? What's up, Cody? Well, wait, Cody here.
What's up, Cody? Why you always ducking us in 2K?
And stop sending me Call of Duty things, bro. Stop it. But yeah, what you say?
I just can't wait to go down. We want to get some of them hot, co-ed, crazy girls at the bars, some of the weird frat guys. We're going to get some funny, cool interviews and some live reactions before the game.
If you don't know about Tempe, Arizona, or Mill Avenue, please stay tuned. It's going to get
crazy. Mill Avenue is crazy. It's the party spot for Arizona State. It's been lit since I've lived in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely the hub for all AFU fun.
And let me just say, when I was in that era, when I went to Arizona State, when I was a freshman, was the year that Girls Gone Wild started. And Girls Gone Wild started at Arizona State. So, yes, sir.
No way.
Yeah, Girls Gone Wild started at Arizona State. All of those first videos were on Arizona State campus. So literally any party that you went to, if you had a camera, it was going down like Virgins on Prom Night. That's all I'm going to say. It was a good time.
I didn't know that.
It's also why I had 2 different baby mamas before I was 20 years old.
Let's go ahead, too. Party
Yes,
story.
sir.
Oh, man. So, Anthony Edwards. I just want to know, this is a sports show, guys. This is culture. Anthony Edwards. What are you going to do with the comment that she comment under your post, brother? That's what I want to know. What you think he's going to do?
He's going to leave it alone. That's nothing for somebody like Ant. Ant probably gets 1,000 of those a day. And the reality is Travis Hunter's going to get 1,000 of them a day too. So if she don't start playing her cards right, he needs to play a different hand.
Oh, culture. This is about culture, baby. Y'all know, y'all probably don't know, but if y'all know, NAV, Nav, Brown Boy, XOXO, shout out to Weekend. His wife divorced him, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like 2 weeks ago. His wife divorced him. What's the first thing she did?
Try to get the bag.
She's trying to get half of all the properties, money. And guess what happened?
Everything was in his mama's name.
Oh my God. Crazy, bro. When I read that, I said,
everything was in his mama's name. Smart thinking.
Put everything in. And shout out Big Timers. Shout out Birdman. Huh? He talked the game. Hey, Travis Hunter. Listen to Birdman, bro. Many fresh. Put everything in your mama's name, boy.
All right, how about this? Who you guys looking at for MVP of the NFL so far this season? Batman is probably listening. Batman listens to all my shit. Him and Arpaio used to come to my shows, just waiting for me to mess up a little bit. Vikings, okay. I know you're a homer, but I'm not gonna say that they don't have an opportunity. They are playing one hell of a season so far. Sam Darnold has been amazing. But who you got for MVP? The Vikings whole squad can't be the MVP.
Not the Colts for sure.
Oh my goodness, no, not the Colts. Who you got for MVP?
It's Chicago everything, brother.
No, nobody in Chicago deserves the MVP. The Bad News Bears deserve nothing but another first-round draft pick.
If you ask me who am I going for concerning sports, ever, it's going to always be Chicago.
But Justin Fields has had a better season last year than Caleb Williams had this year.
He got a line.
Nah, and there's more weapons and a better defense.
See, I don't watch football. I watch basketball. You hear me?
Yes, that damn QB in Buffalo. Absolutely. Josh Allen is playing out of his freaking mind.
Josh
It's out of his mind. By far his best season.
One thing about Josh Allen is that one side, like, you know how you run to the sideline and do the pump fake.
And then just run somebody over.
Oh my gosh, that is nice.
So not only did they beat the Ravens and the Chiefs in their last couple of games, I really think they're going to be unstoppable because we all know how the weather is. If they're hosting playoff games and they win their division, it's going to be a nightmare playing in Buffalo. I don't know if you guys saw that game a couple of weeks ago where the snow was like, 6 foot high and people were out there with their shirts off. I don't know how they do that. Because here in Phoenix, if it hits 50 degrees with no snow, people act like it's a blizzard.
But it'd be cold, bro.
Yeah, not that kind of cold.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm from Chicago. I hear people like, "Well, you're from Chicago." Hey, cold is cold. If you live in Arizona, you know. In the wintertime, when it gets cold, it gets cold. 5 a.m., 4 a.m. in the
You
morning.
think Buffalo's defense is ass? Don't they have like the number 11 defense in the league and the number 3 scoring?
That defense could be way better, bro. For who they got, Warren Sapp on their team as a coach.
Sapp.
Yeah.
Oh, as a coach, okay.
Yeah, as a coach.
Okay.
Come on now, you know I stunned. Let me come up. It's gonna roll, Dr. Tug.
They look like ass against the Lions, but the Lions' offense is incredible. However, decimated. I would hate to be a Lions fan right now. They haven't won nothing ever, and having the best freaking season, and just damn, everybody's hurt now. Whoa!
Hey, it be cold out here.
He probably does that. He's definitely the individual that probably does that. If we could only have some of the ladies of the past in the chat.
Whoa, let's keep it moving. This is a culture show. We're talking about sports and music. Speaking of music, if you heard the intro of Travis Hunter, that was my song. It's called Flames.
Yeah. The song that we put with the Travis Hunter video is my boy Demi's song. You should look him up, Demi Parker, on any platform.
Alternative rock and roll, bass, soft rock and roll.
Currently in the studio working on this next project. I also am working on a new project.
People stick up on the Chiefs.
Man, the luckiest team in history.
Back-to-back champs. They're slept, the Chiefs.
Back-to-back champs. And if they win, if they were to pull it off, they'd be the first team to ever three-peat in the NFL.
Hey, Mahomes is a plant. I'm sorry. He had no receivers the year before, and they still won.
But can we talk about the field goals this year? The block field goal for the win, the field goal off the goalpost for the win. The Chiefs have been surviving by the skin on their teeth, even with Patrick Mahomes.
Do you agree with that the Chiefs have been surviving? Guys, Rooney?
Man, I wish my Cardinals could get so lucky. Since the bye week, we turned right back into the old Cardinals.
Don't bring up no Phoenix team, bro.
Oh, yeah. Phoenix teams are breaking my heart right now.
Team, bro.
So in positive Suns news, we probably have one of the best owners ever in the history of sports. Not only did he make our arena amazing, he spent a ton of his own pocket money to bring in talent that's just not healthy.
Cool.
Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal. But I don't know if you guys saw in the news, Matt Ishbia, the owner of the Suns, said that he knows that people pay a lot for tickets and that the average family is struggling to bring their family. So
we are our struggle.
He opened new concession stands in the Suns arena starting this weekend, where for $2 you can get a hot dog, $2 of popcorn, $2 of soda, $2 of pretzel, $2 for a bag of chips. And so a family of 4 can eat for like $20. And I don't know anywhere in any arena, in any sports venue or concert where you could not get a beer for $20. So I think that's pretty amazing. I would like to see more owners of more teams do things like that are for their fans and are fan friendly, because they charge a shit ton of money to come see a trash product sometimes.
Music wise, let's talk about some music, please.
Let's talk about some music.
What do you think about Kendrick Lamar's new album? I know we're a little late, probably a month, if that.
I think Kendrick was trying to cash in off the publicity from the Kendrick and Drake thing, and I think that this album kind of sold short.
I think it was more of like a movement towards the they're not like us.
No.
You listen to the album, it just all turned to like, you've never heard nothing like that from Kendrick ever. Go to any album, no album sounds like that.
Kendrick's fire, no doubt. I just feel like he dropped so many bangers, some of the best diss track, actual good songs in history. And then he dropped an album that just has like a weird feel to it. Like he's trying to embrace the Latino culture in LA, which is cool.
Not even that. It's
but the beats are just weird.
I just about because Lefty Gun play and pay so whatever.
What do you say? Spooky, weird, hilarious.
I don't know, but look, I feel like so even with the style, that's like the Oakland style, the hyphy type movement. I feel like he just
hyphy music.
I feel like he put it on LA and he put it on the younger generation, because it's a couple Mexican guys on his album as well as a couple of black guys. I forgot their name, but they hard though. They hard.
What's AZ Strong? What are we talking about? We talking about the Matt Ishbia thing?
Probably.
And Cody, come on, bro. They've been surviving by the skin of their teeth. They can't be
Sometimes luck win though.
They can't be Baltimore right now. There's no way. Because if Jared Allen is the MVP, it's definitely Lamar. And Lamar and Derrick Henry as a combo is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
But Odell Beckham, you know, you think Odell?
Yeah, $2 concessions is amazing.
Oh, really?
At the Suns games, yeah, they lowered the prices for the fans to $2 concessions. Now, outside of the restaurants, obviously all the restaurant chains in there are still going to charge an arm and a leg, and some people will pay that because they got it.
Remember the time we went to the game?
Yeah. Last time we went, we got some Blue Moon Club tickets, which were pretty cool.
That was real fun. Yeah. Did they win?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, they won.
I've never been to a Suns game when they lost. True story. Probably been to 25 games maybe over my history here in Arizona. Never have I gone to a game where we lost.
That's good.
Yeah, ever. The Cardinals, on the other hand, I've gone to many, many, many losses. My very first time going to a Cardinals game, I was working at McDonald's back when we were making $4.25 an hour as a student wage. So I saved up for like 4 weeks.
How much was making? Oh, sorry, I don't make
$4.25 an hour. Yeah.
8 hours. 8 hour shifts.
No, we only got like 16 hours a week because I was still in school.
Okay.
But at the time, Barry Sanders was my favorite player, and still, in my opinion, the best running back of all time. The Lions were coming to Arizona to play at Sun Devil Stadium, so I had to save up my little ass checks for like 6 weeks to buy tickets. So I bought tickets. I got a jersey. I go out to the game. Barry Sanders didn't travel with the team. He had the flu.
Do we have any? Oh, yeah.
He had the flu. So that game was horrible. ASU Stadium is kind of built out. It's an older stadium, so it's more of like a bowl. It's not like the new stadiums where they kind of go up like this. So when you have nosebleed tickets at ASU, you are way super far away. So I watched a horrible Lions team decimate the Cardinals, but that was my first Cardinals game experience.
Nice right now.
The Lions are nice, but they don't have nobody left. The whole team is hurt.
Gibbs?
No, Jamer Gibbs will be taking over, but Singletary out for the season. Aiden Hutchinson out for the season. One of their offensive linemen out for the season. Defensive tackle. Goff is still in there. Goff is going crazy. Jared Goff's having a hell of a year.
I mean, but on a football team, the most important player is the what?
Me.
No, the QB, motherfucker. The QB. So if the QB is going off and he's good, they should be good.
QB is definitely important, and he's definitely going off.
They still what? 12-1, 12-2?
12 and 2 or 12-3. I think they got 3 losses, 11-3.
That's super good.
But the Vikings have the same record. I think the Vikings have the same record. So, and it comes down to these last couple games, and I'm pretty sure Minnesota plays Detroit for the last game of the season. And the other problem is that Green Bay is right there behind them. My mom was at Sun Devil Stadium with us all the way at the top for a Vikings-Cardinals game. And when was that? How long ago was that? What quarterback did we have back then? That'll tell me how old it was.
Kurt Warner.
Actually, this guy, Pat, gave me I want to say for my birthday or Christmas one year, Pat gave me a set of glasses that are from the Arizona Cardinals' inaugural year here in Arizona. And I have them in a little showcase along with a lot of other sports memorabilia that I have. But shout out to Pat. That was a super cool present.
You still talk to Pat?
Yeah, we're talking to him right now.
Okay.
All right, so my Phoenix Suns, since we're on the topic, we spent all this money. It's been incredibly disappointing last year.
Super disappointing.
Getting kicked out in the first round. This year we start off 11-2. Durant gets hurt. Then he comes back. Beal gets hurt. He comes back. Durant gets hurt again. He comes back. No. And now the Beal and Durant are finally healthy, and Booker pulls his groin last night. So I feel like we can't catch a damn break.
But that's not a bad injury, though.
But at the same time, I feel like if we can be healthy towards the end of the season, we can still be a very, very dangerous team. Tyus Jones at point guard has been amazing. The dude has an 11-to-1 turnover to assist ratio, which is the best in NBA history if it stays that way for the rest of the season. And he was number 1 in assist to turnover ratio for the last 2 years.
If Devin Booker doesn't be what a superstar is every night, besides KD and Bradley Beal, they're not going to never go nowhere, bro. And you love to say that Devin Booker is this and that. He's not a top 5 shooting guard. Maybe 6 or 7. He doesn't, when it's time to show up and perform the way that he's supposed to do, he don't do it, bro.
I think that's crazy. Definitely, he has missed multiple opportunities, but yes, he's taken over games and gone crazy.
Wait. But what games though? Not the championship games.
Definitely not in the playoffs.
So that's all that matters.
But he did average 37 points a game in the playoffs, so he was doing his part. Nobody else was. In the playoffs, that's when Durant fell apart last year. Durant got hurt.
I understand that, but there are players who has carried their teams through everything a lot.
In the 80s and the 90s. No. Who does it now? What? The so-called GOAT of yours, LeBron James, has gone from team to team to team begging for help.
I never said it was LeBron. LeBron is definitely
okay. So the Vikings got the Seahawks, Packers, and Lions.
The Vikings are 12-2?
Yeah, they're having a hell of a season.
What?
Yeah, Sam Darnold is also in the MVP conversation, which is crazy. Nobody would have picked that before the season started. But
let's
see. So the Seahawks are falling apart. That should be an easy win for you guys. Packers are starting to come on and look good. Jordan Love is looking real good. They're starting to get it together. And then the Lions, they're falling apart. But that's going to be a desperation game for both of you guys. That'll probably decide the division right there.
The Lions, that's going to be a good game. Vikings and the Lions.
Yeah. The Vikings are having a hell of a year. And Justin Jefferson's the best receiver in football. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, yeah. He's nice.
Yeah, without a question.
How about Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase is in the top 3 for sure, but Justin Jefferson's the best in the league.
Right now.
He's absolutely unstoppable.
Good.
Like, incredible. He just takes over games. That's how they beat us. We have them shut down for 3.5 quarters, and they're like, you know what? Let's just go to Justin Jefferson.
They beat y'all because y'all just the Cardinals.
This is definitely also a part of it.
It's like
and Addison is definitely coming on the other side. And that helps a lot, though, to have Justin Jefferson on the one side taking all the attention away from the defense because they have to double team him, which even that doesn't work. Addison is the receiver on the other side. He's a young receiver, and he's just been eating lately, grubbing on everything. He had, I think, 160, 170 yards and 3 touchdowns or something in the last game. The boys are going crazy.
And the NFL is different.
What's also crazy is how the hell is my man on the Buccaneers playing like he's playing?
Who?
I don't know why I can't think of his name now.
Receiver?
No, the quarterback, dude from Oklahoma, the white dude that's crazy. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Anyways, can't believe the Bucs are playing so good. I can't believe their offense is playing so good. They finally have a running game. I'm excited for these playoffs to come up, man. I'm really excited. Hopefully we'll get 2 new teams in the Super Bowl. I don't want to see Kansas City again. The Niners definitely ain't going again. The Niners are toast.
I would see the
rest in peace to the Niners.
The Vikings would be nice in there.
Yeah, it would be cool to see the Vikings get a chance. I hate Philly, so I don't want to see Philly get a chance, but Philly looks real good. But yeah, Buffalo versus Minnesota. Who would want to see that Super Bowl? Buffalo versus Minnesota would be one hell of a game.
What? Are the Bills like that good right now?
Oh, yeah. The Bills are definitely that good right now. The Bills are tied with the Chiefs for the #1 record in the
AFC. Where's Stephon Diggs at? The Bills, right?
Stephon Diggs is on a couch somewhere. He's been on injured reserve since week 3 out for the season. But he plays for the Texans. Yeah, he pissed me off. He was like my #2 pick in my fantasy draft. And then he got injured in week 3.
You still pay that?
Speaking of fantasy, I got $700 worth of payments to make up because I lost in all of my freaking leagues.
What you got?
$700. $700 worth of fantasy football leagues. All lost. Don't tell my girl though. Just kidding, baby.
She's watching. Oh shit.
That's okay. I'm gonna make it all back in the crypto market. You know, they dip the crypto market. Speaking of, they just dip to get rid of the new money. That's what they do. They let it raise up for a little bit, get a bunch of people to put money in, then drop it so they can cash out and then rebuy it at a lesser price to scare off all the newbies. So if you got crypto, hold that shit, man. By this summer, them crypto's gonna be going crazy. If all the predictions hold, people are gonna make a lot of money. XRP, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, like all these things are gonna take off. XRP for sure, because we have a very crypto-friendly administration coming in. Twitter and other platforms are getting ready to make it where you can purchase things from their stores with cryptocurrency. And I just wish I would have been one of the people to get a Bitcoin when they were $3.50.
I didn't even know it was cheaper than that when it first came. It was crazy. Wow.
See that shit up to $107,000 is crazy. Do any of you guys invest? Do any of you put money into crypto? Watch out for the Crom coin. That's going to be like that Haktua coin, right?
What's that?
The Haktua girl made a meme coin, and got $20 million worth of investments, but she got hustled by somebody.
Oh yeah, she just sued him.
Yeah. So they dropped it like within 10 minutes and basically took all these people's money, but they used her name. That's crazy. Crazy work.
So it's like what's that scheme called?
You got a real financial advisor, huh? Must be nice. Shout out to Pops. Shout out to the Comic Managers Network. We really appreciate you guys giving this platform to get up here and just talk our shit and get to know you guys. Feel free to throw anything in the chat that you want us to discuss. I think right now in the world of music, there's not really a whole lot that is impressive to look forward to, but
a second opinion from a professional is always good, Pop.
Absolutely.
I just learned something.
Yeah. I'm the second opinion for him.
Yeah. Every time though. Anything.
You gotta talk him down. He's a turned up individual, which is why he's perfect to be a rock star. Looking forward to seeing my boy on stage and getting his music popping. Looking forward to these studio sessions coming up.
Okay. I just want y'all to know I really do rock and roll music, man. This also is a show about music culture. What do you think about artists switching over from hip hop, R&B to do rock and roll?
Like I was saying on the last episode, I love it. I feel like people, because of the way the industry was crafted for so long, since like the 70s, where they take you and they put you in a box and they make you make music that they want you to make to promote whatever product, brand, or image that they're trying to do with the culture. And real music and real artistry that comes from the soul kind of have disappeared for a long time. So to me, I see a lot of real music coming back. And when people can switch back and forth through genres, that gives them the artistic expression to just be authentic and whatever's coming to their heart, not trying to fit into a little box. We were just having a cool discussion before we got online with you guys about Jelly Roll, because back in the day,
Jelly Roll, big inspiration, man.
one of the cool tours I went on, I got hooked up with a group called Woodpile from Phoenix, which were a bunch of crazy white boys, and there were a bunch of crazy white boys in the South that were on a crazy white boys tour. And some of those guys were Struggle Jennings, Haystack, and Jelly Roll.
Young Jelly Roll.
Young Jelly Roll. So I was telling him it's crazy to me now the person that Jelly Roll's become, because back then he was like a cool gangster, like dope seller. All of his music was like rap, all rap trap music from the South, like really just like hood stuff. And now he's grown and matured into this incredible artist, and he's an incredible person, and his journey's been super dope to watch. I don't know if you guys are fans or not, but you should definitely check him out, man. He definitely sings from his soul, and he makes some really, really meaningful music.
Yeah, that's what I think about MGK. MGK is an artist who switched from rap, but he's on a way bigger scale. Y'all know about MGK. If you don't know, look it up. He's on a different level of music, but he switched from rap to rock and roll, and he went crazy.
What do you know about Black Label Society?
I just told him that I don't know about nothing about that.
Oh, okay.
But I know Puddle of Mud got a new album out. What's you know about that? 2023.
As far as MGK is dope. MGK was really good at hip hop, but I think he's a lot better as a rock star.
A lot better.
I mean, it's really pop music. It's not something I would listen to, but I definitely recognize the artistry and the ability to be super high level in one genre and then be super high level in another genre and so fluidly switch back and forth.
He's singing Spanish songs now too.
It's super dope.
He's singing Spanish songs too.
Season's greetings. Silly white guys. Well, yeah, he just has a really good tan right now. He likes to use a tanning bed for like 6 hours a day.
Who?
You, because it says greetings, crazy white boys.
Ha ha! You want to see these cornrows? Slap it down.
Zach Wild. Oh yeah. Zach Wild is a beast. He's amazing.
Put me on. This for the culture, so put me on. I do rock and roll music. Play something for me.
Yeah, we go over new artists all the time. We talk about new music all the time.
We need to tell them about Blaze It or Phase It.
I do have an Instagram page called Blaze It or Phase It. If you guys like to hear independent artists that are on the come up, I don't post any trash on there. It's just gonna be video clips with links to different artists. If you just look up Blaze It or Phase It, Blaze It, F-A-Z-E, Blaze It or Phase It on Instagram, you'll find a ton of new artists. Most of it's going to be hip hop related, but there's also going to be a little bit of other stuff mixed in because I do like all kinds of music as long as it's authentic music I can relate to, music that makes me feel something.
Because there are a lot of great artists who do more than just hip hop that you definitely should check.
Yeah, because the radio's dead. Radio's dead. Radio
It's been dead. It's a radio since.
Which reminds me of that old song by Dire Straits when they said, you know how video killed the rock radio star?
Oh yeah.
And then and now the internet and the streaming has killed the radio. Commercialism killed the radio. I remember being a kid loving to listen to the radio, going home and making my little tapes where you put, you know, you block the things and record your favorite little songs so you could play a mixtape for a girl when you hung out.
I thought Soulja Boy killed the radio.
Yeah, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy. Superman.
He just generated a culture to a different sound of music. That's it. He did it.
Oh, new comments up. You gotta scroll down. Yeah, video killed the radio star. I love that song. Oh yeah. Sorry, Dire Straits had the MTV song. You're right. That's what I was thinking of initially. But for all my 420 smokers out there, you know how it goes.
We're fried, guys. What are we smoking?
Us old guys know that shit, bro. That's all. Us old guys. I can remember the building I was in the day MTV launched and that song played.
I want my MTV one.
No, the video killed the
Oh,
radio.
Video killed the radio star.
You remember?
That was the
Do you
first thing
remember
they played on MTV.
was that all videos at one point in time?
Yeah, that was the first one that they played on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star. That was
the first ever video.
Yep.
That was how they launched the channel, dude. And
That is a dope piece of trivia.
I can remember where I was at. It's like everybody didn't have cable back then. Okay. You all went to your one friend's house that's mom and dad had bank and had cable.
Right. The one friend who had cable.
Yeah.
Or the video game.
We had like 30 freaking teenagers in this dude's basement watching MTV the day it launched. It was crazy.
That's crazy. So my sophomore year of high school, I can attach certain songs to certain years of high school. So Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style album came out when I was a sophomore in high school. And I remember that my friends, we all ditched on a Tuesday because Tuesday was bracelet day at the fair. But before we could go to the fair, we all had to meet at my one friend's house that had cable so that we could watch the premiere of Snoop Dogg's video. And it was the, I think it was I Am. The one with all the dogs. I think that was called I Am. But anyways, that's how important MTV was, you know, even in my generation.
Look, this band right here,
Yep.
out of Chicago, right here. You guys, this band, the Lunatics Fringe. These guys are pretty fucking good. D, you'll like these guys, man. On Monday,
the Lunatics Fringe.
The Lunatics Fringe.
Lunatics Fringe. Okay, I'm gonna check them out.
They're on YouTube. I'm gonna be dropping a couple of their new songs on the Fourth Wall interviews on Monday. I actually interviewed one of the guys in character. These guys have a graphic novel, and they're like in character in their band. Their songs are about their graphic novel, you know, the story that they're telling. It's all connected, dude, and it's badass. But the music, man.
So please tell me that Squiggle Porn is the name of a band. Because if not, I'm gonna have to go on X2 later and look that up.
It's tentacles, bro. Probably.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm with that.
I'm just thinking. Comic people, you know what I'm saying? Then you know, manga people.
Baskin Robbins had 32 flavors for a reason.
God, that's trippy. Looking at me on the screen behind you.
Yeah. We thought that would be a cool idea. That was actually his idea.
It's good talking to you, though, guys. I'm gonna get out the way and let you do your show.
No, yes, sir. We appreciate it. Feel free to pop in anytime. We're here for the conversation.
And everybody watching, man, talk to these guys in the chat. You got
so Zesty, please tell me, is that a band? Is Squiggle Porn a band?
I'm curious to know. I've seen that. I'm like, man, what?
One of the craziest band names I heard here locally that was really good was called Pelvic Meatloaf.
Oh, wow.
But if you like hardcore metal, look them up. They're dope. Super dope. But the name was definitely interesting for sure. Come on, Zesty. We're dying to know. Here we go. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. That 3 o'clock in the morning. I got you. You scared for 15 minutes, hoping to catch one nipple. I know exactly what you're talking about now. What's that? So back in the day, on certain channels, it would be like squiggly because they would try to block it out or whatever. You would have to pay for the channel.
Oh, he said squiggly porn. That is crazy. Now I get it. I was a kid once, guys. Okay. Dang, I'm 35.
That's funny.
So
That's super funny.
that is hilarious, bro.
Man,
You remember especially
I remember trying to get on the internet when the internet first came out, and your worst fear was that waking somebody else up.
So when I was a kid, we all did what we did. I would have the TV, the remote control. It says laugh. So I would go to a like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. But I would really be on the porn site. And when someone came in, I heard it and just click laugh real quick.
Oh man, when I was a kid, I had like an American Pie type movement. I had finally stolen his video. So I tried to go and get the video out the thing, but the stupid tape got caught in the VCR and it got all like mangled, and everybody walked in there like, "What are you doing?"
Oh shit! What are you doing?
Horrible, horrible.
Do they
Only to me.
Do they still make magazines?
Who knows? I don't understand why people pay for any of that when so much of it is free.
I thought, yeah, I did. I know. I never get that either.
Well, let's get back on topic. That's a different kind of culture.
Thanks a lot, Zesty.
That's Saturday night culture. It's Friday. We're not even. We got to get blazed and drunk.
TGIF.
Yeah. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Can't believe Christmas is only a few days away.
Yeah. Are you off work?
No.
You work?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I work. My company has no soul. Shout out to Johnson Murphy though. We make amazing shoes.
Shout out to Johnson Murphy, and you guys make some of the best Doc Martens.
But because I work in an airport, airports require us to be open 365 days a year. So if you happen to be flying into Phoenix and need a last second gift, stop by and see me because everything's
and it pays the cost.
Pays the cost to be the boss.
Yes, sir. And he definitely is a boss there though.
Yeah, I spent a lot of my life in retail always being the assistant manager that was making the manager look good. And 2 years ago, I got an opportunity to take over my own store. I beat the sales from the store previous manager by 150,000 in my first year, and I'm going to beat myself by 200 more thousand this year. And it's going to be a record-breaking year for my store. So I'm super excited about that. Yep. I'm hoping to win like one of these really cool awards when I go out to Nashville in February.
I'm off on work day. I'm on Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas though, so it's just a regular day.
I celebrate Christmas for my kids and for my family. I celebrate it as a family holiday. The religious aspect doesn't appeal to me.
Not just because of that, but just because my mama never did it as a kid.
Right.
So it just carried on as an adult. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get that. I've had little kids for a long time now. And so for me, it was about, I had a bad childhood too, but I wanted to create a different culture for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been a big gift buyer. I don't really believe a whole lot in buying like the coolest, shiniest new toy on the shelf because in 2 weeks, it's just another toy in a toy box.
So speaking of that, I was at Fry's the other day, and this guy was in the gift shop. Fry's is a grocery store for people who don't know, who's watching, who don't live there, don't know, whatever. And I was walking by him, and he was just standing around looking at all the gifts and stuff. He was on a phone, and he was like, "Man, at this point, I'm just wasting money, bro." I started dying, bro. I started dying because, like, it's so true. So
my philosophy has always been experiences are more important than items. So for Christmases and for things for my kids, I've always tried to do things like take them on a trip somewhere, take them to a concert, take them to a sports game, plan something big. And I will put my money and my focus on that rather than gifts because when I was a kid, the things that I remember, the things I hold on to now as an adult are the experiences that I had, that I shared with people that I cared about. And that's what I want my kids to have. And recently, my daughter, who I want to give a shout out to, she's a ASU second-year student. She's crushing it. She takes forensics. She is just an absolutely amazing kid, super bright, super dope. So she took her boyfriend, also shout out to him, really good guy. They went out to San Diego. And so she took him to La Brea Tar Pits and to a couple of other places. And when she messaged me, she said that it meant so much to her, the experiences that we shared as a kid, that she got to feel what I felt when she took him to go check these things out. And so, you know, that was one of those dad moments that kind of like hitting the old feelers, you know what I mean? But it just reinforced what I believe, that providing experiences for the people you care about are far more important than providing with something that's going to be cool for 15 minutes and mean nothing in 15 years. So, you know,
I whenever I see her, I just get a face in the house. She's so dope.
yeah. And Pops knows, I mean, Pops known this kid since she was a little kid. She's been special since she was little. She was 2 years old having full-on conversations with adults. And they would then come up to me and be like, wow, I just worked through my problems with your infant daughter. Crazy. Because her vocabulary was incredible as a kid. She's always been smart. She's always been special. And watching her go through college, watching her be a Sun Devil, watching her be excited about football, which she's never really cared about, is pretty cool. She drives around campus and sends me pictures of all the like fraternity parties and all the fun flags they make before a game. The ones they made about BYU were absolutely hilarious. I should make a little photo collage and share it with you guys next time we hop on here, which will be in 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and we appreciate all the people that are here. We definitely would love to get you guys coming back, get more interaction, go back and forth. Like,
this is the culture show. So,
you know, if you have topic ideas, things you want to hear us talk about, debate about, you know,
family,
this younger generation over here definitely has different opinions.
but there also is a younger generation that's even wilder than my generation.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I just found out from somebody that I work with that's a younger guy. He's a student, also goes to ASU. He told me when I was texting that he thought I was mad, and I said, why? He said, because you put a period at the end of your sentences.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, that's called punctuation. He goes, well, in my generation, a period at the end of the sentence is like you're saying it with an attitude. He's like, so we just write, you know, without punctuation.
Without grammar.
So I was like, so your scholarship students at one of the top academia schools in the country, and you're telling me that you don't believe in punctuation anymore.
Grammar. It's great.
Grammar. It doesn't matter. People don't spell right anymore.
They don't write in cursive anymore. You can't write in cursive.
Yeah, they definitely don't know how to write in cursive. I'm gonna be honest though, I had to write something the other day, and I almost forgot. My chicken scratch was horrible.
I could write my name for sure fully in cursive.
Not me. My signature became a very just little swoop and a switch.
A real John Hancock.
If you have an attitude.
Yeah, he's saying like basically let you know.
Oh yeah. That's me too.
Yeah. That's very good.
I'm a super level-headed person now that, you know, I'm in my 40s.
I thought caps. I thought like everything in caps was like yelling and being mad.
Right. Yeah. That's how I take it too.
That makes sense though.
Right. If it's in caps, yeah, exactly. That sounds like you're trying
but
to
a
like
period. Come on, y'all.
a period.
Come on, y'all. ASU. Come on, man.
They're extra aggressive.
Y'all parents pay too much money.
This is what happens when you have a generation of kids who can't get spanked.
No.
Can't ground them.
TikTok, YouTube, and I mean it's
the internet.
But it's never going nowhere, so we gotta adapt to it.
Yeah, so dinosaurs like me will never adapt. I'm just gonna be this way until I'm dead and gone.
Because my first phone that I had to buy myself when I was 18.
Shout out Nokia.
You know, I forgot. You got a question. It was the brick phone. It was a dope phone though. The Nokia, you stupid.
And see, that's how we're from different generations. My first super cool thing was a clear pager that you could text on. That was the upgrade.
Hey, as I was getting older, those was like fading out. Cause I shout out my mama, man. But I was living in Minnesota and I took my mom.
I forgot you lived in Minnesota.
I took Minnesota. Shout out back. I took my mama's boyfriend pager to school, bro. Right? And back in my day in school, the teacher took your stuff, and when they took it, it was for the whole year. Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa, me too, man. We had phones every room in the house. The little ring dial phones.
Go with the landlines.
Yeah.
We don't have no more landlines.
And anytime my stepdad got crazy, the way he held us all hostage was unplugging them all.
Hey, a landline has been done forever, bro. Some kids don't know what a landline is. They're like
rotary dial. I know, man. I saw a TikTok recently that made me laugh, and it was some girl. She was probably like 19 years old, saying what a cool idea it would be to have one centralized phone in the house that anybody could call. And all the comments were like, "Who's going to tell her? Who's going to tell her?"
Hey, you remember like how it's like 1-800 people like collect calls?
Oh yeah.
I never know when I was a kid that you gotta like actually spell it out like like the numbers.
Man, we used to use the payphone. It was like, you have a call from, hey, mom, I'm at Circle K. Come get me.
Real.
Those were the days.
I don't even see payphones.
Parents still have phones. They haven't even. Man, you should look them up. Put them on eBay. You might be sitting on a gold mine.
Hey, for real.
Seriously, I just saw an SNES sold for $50,000.
Oh, what?
That's the same phone number they had
First Nintendo.
when he was born. The same phone number, not the same phone. The same phone number.
Right.
If the iPhone, if the first iPhone is going for a lot of money, I know it can't be good for that.
Now look,
I was waiting on that next phone to come out.
the thing I think is funny, guys, is that you got house phones still. You still have a landline, but it's wireless. But it's wireless, and you can walk around the fucking house.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Oh yeah,
Man, imagine if they had the technology of today. Nobody would have ever been able to be drug dealers back in the day with them old cordless phones. They would have picked up every one of them signals, bro.
and I would have always got my ass whooped. If my mama had a cell phone back in the day at school, I would have always got my ass whooped.
Oh yeah.
My ass whooped.
Yeah, I couldn't. I wouldn't have.
Back then, you could hide the note, whatever, because I could read. Hold on, they say what? Your son has. Oh no!
No, this generation films their mistakes on camera.
Oh yeah, which is way worse. Oh yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna run up in this store. Let's just all take a live video of it. This generation, hey, I'm from the quiet as kept generation. We did a lot of this. Nope, I don't know him. Nope, I didn't see nothing.
My mama told me you do crime there by yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
The new generation, they don't know what they doing. It's crazy.
Yep. That's why, man, I'm so glad that I'm grown and mature and I'm not still on that wave I was on as a teenager.
This is the culture show. We have a culture between the two of us. You hear me? Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely glad I don't know why things.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone through a lot, ups and downs.
It's called YNs
definitely.
now. These new kids called YNs.
Yeah.
They went from YGs to
Now,
YNs.
NYCs.
And yeah, and they ride around with shiesties, which is a ski mask, and a Hemi Mopar, which is a Dodge.
Yeah, because we legalized burglar outfits. We legalized people to dress in perfect outfits.
These kids walk around with full ski mags in Arizona, and it's literally 100.
And walk into the Apple store and just clean it out. And literally does anything. It's crazy to me.
Because of COVID.
Yeah. Because of COVID.
We ain't gonna start with that, but yeah.
Politics.
They get to literally wear a mask, full face mask, and sunglasses in most places and not be spoken to.
Yep. Carry a backpack and wear gloves.
And not only that is it a robbery tool, it's a fashion now. It's a fashion statement. Like the one kid we
This is a fashion statement. Go Cardinals.
Man, what?
Go Cardinals, baby. We're still in it. No.
Turn that shit inside out.
We're still in it. All we gotta do is win out, hope for a couple losses. You know how it goes.
Hope.
We just gotta beat the Rams.
That's never been y'all strongest suit. It's hope.
We're gonna beat the Niners. We just gotta beat the Rams. Yeah. The Niners are trash. The Niners are washed. The Niners are done. Everybody's hurt.
But the Cardinals have been done ever since Larry Fitzgerald been on their team and left their team. Shout out Larry.
No, come on. Carson Palmer and Kurt Warner definitely gave us some really, really cool runs.
Bro,
to the Super Bowl.
Y'all did Larry Fitzgerald so goddamn dirty. Fuck.
I can't disagree.
Y'all did that.
But his loyalty is admirable because he's from that generation that was loyal. He wanted to win a championship with the team he was on. And man, we got super close.
His family should get a lifetime seasonal ticket gear.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's got enough to get whatever he wants for whatever he wants.
No, that's my Epi's zone.
Oh yeah. Well,
that name should live on in the Arizona's Cardinals Stadium forever.
It will. I'm gonna show you chat right here in the man cave. If you see my door, that's Larry the Legend. So he's always going to be in here. Again, shout out to Ashley for the dope ass man cave decorations. But time is almost up, man. We just want to say Merry Christmas, all you guys, for all of you that celebrate.
Feliz
Navidad, Happy Hanukkah. You know, whatever you're into. I hope you have an amazing time with your family. I look forward to talking to you guys about Arizona State taking on probably Texas. And we're going to get some cool live reactions. Hopefully we'll see you guys next week. And
is it trying to play one more game?
Yeah, they only played in a bowl game. Colorado didn't make the playoffs.
What bowl game? Bro, why are there so many goddamn bowl games? What is the original? No, what's the original NCAA football championship game? What is it called?
Well, it used to be the Rose Bowl, but they changed the format when they added the college football playoffs a couple years ago.
So what is it?
So now it's college football playoffs. So it's just different.
So like it's like the NFL championship.
Kind of.
What is
They expanded it this year to 12 teams. Last year, I think it was only like 6 or 8.
I know, but what's it called though? The NCAA what?
College football playoffs.
Okay, playoff.
College football championship.
Okay.
So we got the bye week. We got Texas and Clemson coming up tomorrow. Us ASU fans are rooting for Clemson.
Who gonna win? Who gonna win?
But if it's Texas, we'll take Texas.
Who gonna win? Yeah, be honest.
Probably Texas is going to win. But the next week, it's all Devils. Nobody can stop Cam Scoutaboo. Nobody in this nation can stop my boy. He's pissed off about not winning the Heisman because nobody's had college numbers like he had this year.
I'm sorry.
Since Christian McCaffrey.
I'm sorry. I take that back. That boy is
Cam Scoutaboo should have been at least given that invitation over Cam Ward and the other quarterback.
But his speed is not like it's like you don't even know you got speed like that.
This is his balance. It's his contact balance. He gets hit and he just keeps on going and going.
That man.
But anyways, we love you, chat. It's the ID show. Ivory.
Show. Demi Parker.
Please tune in 2 weeks, Friday, 5 o'clock.
We will be live at ASU.
We'll see you. Much love.
Get it.
On the tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun.